Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to another episode of Mr. Rangel's History Notes on Video. And today we're going to talk about the Louisiana Purchase. Louisiana Purchase. All right, let's get into it. 1802, President Jefferson wants the city of New Orleans. Why do you think he wants the city of New Orleans? Very good. It's a big trade city. There's Jefferson. The big trade city. Why is it a big trade city? Because if you look at the map, look at my mouse right here. New Orleans is right here. It connects to this big river right here called the what? Right, the Mississippi River. Kind of big. And because it connects to the Mississippi River, it's perfect for trading. It's perfect for, if you live out in the middle of the country, you just get your products and you put it on a ship and have it sail down the Mississippi River to connect in New Orleans, and then from there you can sell it. You can get on another ship and take your products anywhere you want, even to Europe. Problem was, we didn't own the city. It belonged to France. France owned the city. They got it from Spain, and now they owned it. And every time we used New Orleans, we had to pay a little bit of money. We had to pay them for the use of that city. And Jefferson was worried that there was going to come a time where France was going to get upset with us or something and would stop us from using that city, and that would affect our economy. So Jefferson wanted that city. Now, the owner of the city was France. Like I said, there's Napoleon. Napoleon was the leader of France. And so what Jefferson did, he goes and sends a couple of representatives to France to talk to Napoleon and offer to buy that city. He offers to buy that city from Napoleon, and sending two representatives to go down and do that. And Congress, again, under this new Constitution, this new rule book called the Constitution, he has to get permission from Congress, first of all, to spend the money. And so Congress tells him you can only spend $10 million. That's all you got. You can't spend more than $10 million, or else, we're going to be upset with you. So Jefferson's all right, fine. So he tells the two representatives, go over to New Orleans and offer Napoleon some money to go to take that city. Now, I'm sure Jefferson told the representatives, hey, try and get a good deal. Try and go below the $10 million limit. Try and get it for like $7 or $8 million. If you can do that, that'd be cool. We have some money left over, because all you got is $10 million. That's all you got. So the two representatives go over to France, and it just so happens that Napoleon needs money. Now, why do you think Napoleon needs money? Very good. He wants to go to war again. He wants to go to war with England. Not France and England have always been fighting. Remember back in the French and Indian War, England and France fought. We were on the English side at that time. And then during the Revolutionary War, we got France, and we got on France's side, and we fought against England. And had it not been for France, we never would have won that war, probably. So that's two wars within, good 20, 25 years. Now, they want to go to war again. So Napoleon needs money to buy supplies and people and food and all this stuff. And he wants money. So we come over there offering to buy New Orleans at a pretty good time, because he wants to negotiate. So Napoleon offers to sell New Orleans and the Louisiana Territory to America. The representatives asked just for New Orleans, but Napoleon says, $10 million is not enough, but I'll make you a deal. I'll give you New Orleans and the Louisiana Territory. Now the question was, what's the Louisiana Territory? Because, if we're going to spend $5 more million than we have, then we're going to need to know exactly what is the Louisiana Territory. And so Napoleon pulls out a big old map and shows that Louisiana Territory is actually, the size of America as it is at that time, which is up to the Mississippi River. So he kind of like saying, I'll give you double what America is right now. Not only do you get that city, you get half of the country, half of the continent. And so the two representatives, they can't call Jefferson to get approval for the $15 million. They got to make a decision right there on the spot. They didn't have phones back there, and they could have taking a ship all the way back to America, but that would have taken too long. Would have been taking maybe a month and a half to go all the way to America and all the way back to get approval from Jefferson and Congress. So these two representatives had to make a decision on the spot, and they said yes. Tell us where to sign. We want that deal. And they like I said, Napoleon said you can have both those things, New Orleans and Louisiana Territory, for $15 million, which was $5 million more than they were supposed to. So they said yes, go for it. Now, what do you think happened when the representatives got back to Jefferson? You think they were a little worried? Yeah, I think so. Because Jefferson said you can't spend more than $10 million, and here they come back spending $15 million. But once they showed Jefferson exactly what they bought, Jefferson was happy. So Jefferson agrees and doubles the size of America. Now look at this. Look at this. Remember, all we wanted was a little dot on the map. You see the mouse, the cursor here? We just wanted the little city right here. But instead, we got all this for another $5 million. I think that was a pretty good deal. It turned out to be about 3 cents an acre. What a deal. What a deal. So we've got not only that city, but we got the whole Louisiana Territory. Double the size of America with one signature and $15 million. All right, so that's the notes on Louisiana Purchase. Study it. Make sure you know it for the test because I'm going to be asking you about it. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by again. This is Mr. Rangel. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.